Well, hello there and welcome back to a brand new video where today's video, guys, we are talking about Rugby 24. Yes, once again, we are talking about Rugby 24 and specifically, we are talking about when is this game actually coming out? Because what I want to know is, as I'm recording this video right now, is about 10 p.m. on March 27th of 2024, right? March 27th of 2024, and we still have no update about Rugby 24. So if you remember, right, back on January 23rd, so more than, what, 2 months ago? Yeah, February, more than 2 months ago. I know, I'm terrible. I'm okay at maths, but, terrible at basic maths for some reason. Anyway, so, January 23rd, we got a statement from Rugby, right? And if you remember, it said this: Dear Rugby fans, we took the important decision to launch Rugby 24 in early access on Steam in March 2024. Well, we're in March 2024 now, and it's currently the 27th. So, what was it, 30 days in March? It is. No, 31 days in March, right? And here in the UK, we have a bank holiday this Friday, and then we also have bank holiday on Monday, so it's like Easter weekend. And surely this game's not coming out on the 29th. They can't just go, hey guys, early access is here, done, right? Surely they would literally go hey guys, here's early access information. You can pre-order early access on this date, right? I don't know. I don't know Rugby 24, to be honest. At this point, they could just say, hey guys, it's here, and here we go. Obviously, we saw a very small snippet of a trailer in the NatCon Connect event. Obviously, I kind of did a video on the trailer, but also kind of a walkthrough in terms of a bit of a breakdown and all that stuff. And it was really interesting. Don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for this game. The graphics look amazing. I'm really excited to see how this plays. Obviously, the first time you're playing a Big Ant Studios game. And obviously, I'm used to kind of, Eco Software, Big Ben Interactive, etc. So I'm excited to see kind of, how this game plays. But a lot of people who played the Rugby League games have said, Big Ant Studios do a great job. And, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to play this game. But the one thing which is kind of annoying me right now is the fact that we have no news. Literally no news at all about this game. The last update we had was January 23rd, and there's part of me thinking, okay, well, if the game is coming out in March, everyone was to be honest, I forgot this game was coming out. That's it's kind of bad, right? Me forgetting this game was coming out in March. And someone said to me the other day, I think one of you guys left a comment, was like, oh man, the game's coming out this month. And I'm like, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, March. Well, tomorrow is Thursday. It's the 28th. Maybe it's coming out tomorrow. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe it does. It'd be nice for the Easter weekend. But the one thing is, though, and if you look back at their statement, right, because their statement is kind of interesting. So if you remember, it says, Dear Rugby fans, as we look forward to another year of a full incredible rugby moments, we hope this year treats you well. Firstly, we apologise for taking so long to bring you this long overdue update. The great news is that we have officially licensed almost all of the Rugby World Cup, some 140 plus nations and competitions for the inclusion of Rugby 24. Obviously, we saw from the trailer that the Guinness Premiership, I think it used to be called Guinness. When it was the Aviva, it's the, what was it? Matt, it's terrible. You went to Saracens versus Tottenham. Saracens versus Tottenham. You went to Saracens versus Heineken. You went to Saracens versus Harlequins. That's what I meant to say last weekend. What a game. Vlog coming soon. But it's, oh my goodness, it's some insurance company. Oh, what are they called? Is it bad? I'm gonna have to look this up. It will come to me. My memory's very good. Long memory, easy, sometimes short memory, not there. It's not Allianz, is it? No, Allianz used to be the thing what it used to be back in the day. Let's have a quick look. That's it, the Gallagher Premiership. Jesus. It's always some insurance firm. But is Gallagher insurance? I don't know. Anyway, ignore me. So if you remember, from the trailer, we saw that the Gallagher Premiership was going to be licensed. And it was never really told at the beginning. We saw that the league's potentially going to be licensed, but Gallagher was never one of them. And obviously due to the delay of the game, Gallagher Premiership is now being licensed, which is awesome. So it says here as well, However, due to the intense rugby calendar during the 2023 World Cup year, we've not been able to secure access to enough of the teams to create a considerable amount of content needed to meet our original release timeframe. In bold, it says, we have decided that the best way forward is to release Rugby 24 into early access on Steam after we have a sufficient amount of content captured. We're currently traveling the world capturing teams and expect to have enough content in March. So a key bit here is they are saying we are currently traveling the world, capturing teams, capturing content, etc. And they're hoping to have enough in March. I now see that as they are hoping to have enough content in March and the game will probably be released in April. Even though they told us that they're hoping to have the game launched in March, that wording there, that they're hoping to have enough content. I mean, like, hear me out, right? Like, if someone says to you, you know, we are looking to finish the house build in March, right? But in order for you to kind of move in, you got to sign all the paperwork. And unless you sign all the paperwork within a day, you can't really move in. It's more than likely that you're going to be able to sign the paperwork, you know, a few weeks later, etc. Right? And probably not the best analogy. I'm a big fan of analogies. Maybe there was a better one. Let me know if you guys have a better one. But that's kind of how I read it now. And it says here, right? It says that blah blah blah. So traveling obviously the world, etc. And then it says they also want to release it in later 2024 for console as well. It says here, we'll be releasing more information about Rugby 24's early access content and price in the coming weeks. Coming weeks, mate. It's been months. Like, you know, like, that's why I think it's potentially going to be delayed again. It says here, we look forward to taking fans on this rugby journey with us and sincerely appreciate the patience that's been afforded with us. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Like, personally, I totally forgot this game was coming out. I mean, do you guys even remember this game coming out? I mean, I'm looking at some of the comments, right? So, one good thing about this community is a lot of people, you know, have a quick look, you know, go back to tweets, etc., and see what's going on. And, you know, someone 5 hours ago goes, can you give us some information? Someone on March 22nd said something in French. If you translate it, it says, good morning. I imagine we won't be able to because there's nothing before March 35th. Never knew there was 35 days in March. Maybe these guys do. Maybe they think March is forever ending. Who knows? But someone's saying, so is there any new info yet? Why waste the development time and traveling the world to capture content? Then only get 10 countries on the planet and have a decent rugby scene. Do we really need a picture of the third choice? You know, if the gameplay is good, we'll play. So yeah, I mean, I'm reading a lot of the comments. A lot of people are like, what's going on? I'm just trying to see if there's any more recent comments, you know. Someone's like, we are the 20th of March and still no update, you know. So I don't really know what's going on. And one guy here called Jack goes, you guys are giving us absolutely zero information since this tweet. We're approaching the halfway point of March and we still have no clue whether this game is actually coming out. Fair play, kill the original minimal hype with a delay and have done nothing to keep it alive, which is true. It is. For me, if they just come out of nowhere, I'm like, hey, here's the game, I think there will be some hype. But like, I just think in general, I think, you know, as a business, if the game is delayed, just be transparent. Like, these days, we appreciate transparency. We don't want another Cyberpunk where the game comes out and it's terrible and then the game becomes amazing 2 years later. We have seen this in the past with like Rugby 20, even Rugby 22, where the game comes out, it's not the best, but then they release this big patch update and it fixes a lot of things, if you remember that. And that was always a struggle. But I don't know. I'm still hoping it comes out, but I think it's going to be delayed. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I like I said, I completely forgot that this game was even coming out this month. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new comments regarding this. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and as always in my next video, adios, chaps. Boom. And her is not in her. She's a dime.